Hey guys, this is going to be an overview of the brand new Gunsmodify blowback unit. You can see already one is out, but I'm going to go over all the parts you get in it. It's already been installed in a brand new TM. Alright, still have the tags on here, and we have the Gunsmodify salient sights in here as well. What we're going to do is compare it to a customer's, well, big thanks to you, you know who you are, but this is a stock TM. Just nothing upgraded, obviously. We're gonna use propane in both of them. The temperature, ambient temperature in the room is not that, it's about maybe 67, 68 degrees here. So it's not hot at all, but we will be using propane. We'll just get the test out of the way, and then I'll show you guys what you get. We're going to be using 2 5s. So far guys, I've already tested it a couple times and it's pretty good. I was worried about it not being zero resistance, but I'll show you. It's actually better than I thought, for especially having the same design as the stock TM. But let's get the shooting test out of the way. This is stock TM propane in here. Alright, let's turn this on. I'll read the FPS off. I think it was a light strike. Yeah, it's not very powerful right now, but it's okay. There we go. 273, 276, 274, 271, 263, 273, 271, and a lockback. Alright. Moving on to the Gunsmodify. Stock TM, just with the blowback unit. The Gunsmodify is 0, well, I guess we can't call it 0 anymore, but hammer set, and the salient sight on the top here. Alright. .290, 286, 288, 290, 285, 282, 280, 279, 280. Alright. I'm not gonna count the FPS right now, so I don't want to say you lose FPS or you gain FPS. Just from that test, it looked like we gained a little FPS, but in reality, let's just show you. The loading nozzle is stock TM, and the piston in here is stock TM. It does not come with the piston head, or I'm sorry, piston head. So, you know, I don't know. We'd have to test more. I'm going to be running more tests on this, so this is not the first video and the last video for this one, because he completely redesigned it and we're going to go over it. For those who are worried about, like I was worried about, is it still zero resistance? Why is it so dark? Okay, just focused. Now when you initially pull it back, it's a little bit rough. You see this pull right here? That part right there. It's rough there, but other than that, look at this. Alright, just that initial pull when that latch pulls over, pretty much zero, guys, besides this pull, because I've repeated myself 100 times, but I want to say that's because of the latch. You're going to see right there, that's this new design right there. Coming to a stock TM, this is the infamous bump that we're all used to, guys. You guys see this bump I'm talking about? but you know what I'm talking about. Alright, these sights are excellent. They did an excellent job on the sights. These are pretty much close to real steel. Okay. The front is, the back of it's serrated. Right, there's the front. Then here's the rear. It is heavy, okay? This is steel. To both of them. I didn't want to say the front's steel too. But they are very heavy, low profile. You can rack it on something that's flat, which is pretty cool. We're not going to do that though, but... Alright, time to zoom in. This is what you get. This is what is packed. Alright. You get a blowback unit. This is what everybody wants to know. This is what I was excited about. There's BBs out here. Now you get the hammer assembly, the new hammer assembly. He's redesigned the sear. If you guys want to learn how to install it, just check the description below. I got the guide from his website, and it's very well done. Alright, you get the 3 springs, hammer spring. This is for the sear spring, and that's for the valve knocker. He's changed that. This stock TM only has 1. Okay, in the bottom, and then the hammer spring. So he's added additional. But this was done in his version. What is it? Version 4, guys? What are we on? I think it's version 4. The blowback unit is what's changed. Well, obviously the hammer set too. The weight is 16.1 with nothing in it, and with everything it's about like 20 something plus. It was a drop-in, but installing the hammer assembly into the stock TM, the pins were tight on the hammer and the sear. The gun you saw, I did not mod the pins, so that is with resistance on the hammer assembly. I would generally recommend you polish them and make sure there's no resistance between the sear and the hammer assembly. So those two I would not consider a drop-in. That's what I call, hammer tuning. So by standards, it is drop-in. You saw that it performed no problems. I was able to finish the mag. I was able to shoot propane, all those cold, but that's a drop-in. But if you would want to do any hammer tuning, you would make sure you guys, these two cannot be tight for hammer tuning. Make it nice as possible, so polish those pins. As for the blowback unit, no problem. It's pretty straightforward. Latch goes on here. He gives you 2 extra springs. This was really hard for me to install, guys. It's just my hands they're not nimble or petite for this kind of stuff, and it was really hard. I get hand cramps. I was actually getting frustrated installing. That's why I just didn't do it on video, because it just took way too long for me, and I didn't want the video to be 5 hours. So I would say it's easier to install if you have smaller hands than me, so you'll be fine. But the springs are hard, especially this one right here. That one is hard, and getting this latch in was a little bit hard for me, trying to grab something that small. But we're going to test this more. You can see that there are no issues. It's dropping, but we don't know the durability, how it's going to work. I'm probably going to update it through Facebook, so once I hit like 5,000 shots, 10,000 shots, I'll update how it is. He changed the Zero because the Zero hammer was a great design, but it led to another problem. The problem is it was destroying blowback units. And if you ran that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He knew it too. And that's why I love him, because he's always working, trying to find more solutions. And he went back to the rotor. Because the aluminum one, if you bought the aluminum rotor on the Zero one, that just got bent out of shape. If you bought the steel one, it would just destroy the blowback units. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited about it. Quite honestly, I would say if you have the Zero set, run it till it breaks, or if it starts destroying another blowback unit, I would say stop and convert over. But it's almost too early for me to say, because I just got it. I haven't put more than maybe 3 mags through it, so I'm happy. I'm excited for it. I'm glad that it's pretty much a drop-in on a stock TM. This is brand new stock TM, and I'll probably update this to Facebook. If you guys have any questions or any concerns, ideas, just let me know. I did buy, what else? I bought the hammer housing, the steel one. Oh, it's not focused. There you go. And the front one. And I did get their pins, which I will do in another video. I just wanted to do a separate video for this guy because I just thought he was important enough to be on its own, because this is a brand new redesign to the hammer assembly slash blowback unit. You know, you can't just buy one and the other. You have to get this as a pair. It's about like 60 bucks from Boom Arms, and obviously that's not shipping, but it's not a bad deal. I think it's a pretty good deal. I hope nothing goes wrong with the blowback unit, but right now you see no problems. 280s with 2.5s is not bad. It's cold, but alright. I will see you guys around. I apologize for not being able to do it from ground up. It's just I got too frustrated. Too many hand cramps. It just took too long. That's something I can't do. I don't want to be yelling and stuff. And big thanks to the customer for letting me use his gun. We'll be building some fun custom Glocks ground up, and I hope this is our next big upgrade. So I'll see you guys around. Take it easy.